Yo, what's going on, everybody? We back at it again with another episode of the Factz of Life podcast. And today we got a special guest with us. Y'all probably know who it is. I don't know what's going on. She definitely in a different mood this weekend. She said, I guess she missed Florida or something. I don't know what's going on, but man, we got little Mama Miles here, but
Yeah.
I know what it is. She masked up today. She just been wilding, man. We had a great weekend. Man, it's been a long time trying to get you on here, you know.
Yeah.
We've been a lot of places together, and it's just, you know, it's always so busy that
Yes.
we literally just came back from Cleveland, Ohio, and didn't even get to shoot the podcast out there.
Right?
But we're here, we're making it happen.
Yeah.
I'm glad to have you here, so let everybody know, you know, who you are, where you're from and all that.
Ava, aka Lil Mama Miles, from Jersey. I'm 10 years old. That's pretty much it.
Oh man, you say it's pretty much it, but there's a lot more to it with that, man. I've been seeing you doing big things. You 10 years old, and I know you was just in the New York City Film Festival
Yes.
on the Ebro, you know, your own, you know, I know they pulled you to the side, a little interview. I know you was featured in the film festival. How was that?
That was really dope, you know, because that was actually supposed to be Jay Miles' interview, but he took me with him, and I ended up being inside the
Yeah,
thing.
shout out Jay Miles, he's definitely a real one.
Yeah.
Yo, speaking of riders, man, last week I forgot to do it, but every week I do a rider of the week. And this week, you know, just thinking all weekend, because, you know, we always talk, you know, when we out, we always talk about everybody who does what.
Yeah.
And this week, man, shout out B. Yeah, basically, the camera cut off, but y'all gonna see the mask reveal sooner than earlier now, but whatever. But yeah, basically, my rider of the week is BS Dell. The reason I chose him is his style. Like, Dell just, I don't know, he just goes so crazy, his energy during the ride out. He's always just doing wild stuff that nobody does. That's not even like really tricks, just
Nice.
ghost riding his bike, running,
Flipping.
jumping over it, all that stuff. So yeah, flipping, just putting on a show.
He's flipping crazy.
But he has the, you know, craziest style, the combos to back it up. Definitely, for me, he's always, you know, since I've been a sponsored SE rider, even before that, Dell has always been in my top list of riders. He definitely got rider of the week this week, because I don't know, we was getting, just last week, I've been watching a lot of videos, not a lot this week, but I've been, you know, watching certain people, because that last week we did the one-way Martin, and they, you know, they say he's the best in the world. And, you know, Martin, he goes crazy. He's definitely, you know, in my top. But Dell, I'm pretty sure Dell's my favorite rider. Just his overall style, all that. Mine goes to Dell. You got any favorite riders? Who was your favorite riders, baby?
BS Dell.
All right.
So, and then I just like how when he does stuff, it's not like fast. It's not like moving. His moving is so much more
It's so
cleaner.
smooth, yeah.
It's so smooth.
It's like he's dancing
Yeah,
on the bike.
literally.
mean, he
D-Box, he's wild, you know. He does things that you'll never even think he can do.
Yeah, no, his control is...
His control's crazy.
He has a different control that I think a lot of people sleep on.
Yeah.
Cause he don't do as much. Like, he don't gotta come out like he told people he come out in the pack. He's like, man, I'm trying to record y'all more than, you know.
Yeah, he's gonna record.
Like, but he definitely got his control. Like,
Control
yeah,
is
respect.
key, he says.
Yeah, no, it definitely is. That's why I tell everybody, y'all want to come out, y'all learn all these combos, but that's why y'all crashing in the cars, riding regular. Like, y'all can't ride in the pack. That's, you know.
Yeah.
A lot of people, they can't even control their bike, but they can, you know, they start learning these combos. And, you know, once you do it, you do learn a certain control, but...
And Jay.
J Miles,
J
he another
Miles.
one.
He has that
Control.
mentality that you can't touch him. He
101.
huh?
He said he 101.
Yeah.
That's his.
I feel like he you could say something to him and it won't phase him. Like you could just say something to him and it could be about him, yeah. But he'll just be there like he'll just sit there and it won't phase him and he'll do the same thing over again.
Yeah, he got a lot of determination, and I mean, he makes a lot of stuff happen. Like a lot of people, shit, I can't say a lot of people because I don't be into it, but shit, a lot, to me, I feel.
It's like how do you explain him? He don't care what nobody else says about him. He's gonna do whatever he wants. Like we went to Wingstop the other day with him, and he just brought his bikes inside. He was like, "All right," he put all the bikes inside. We were just chilling inside Wingstop. He has that mentality that you can't touch him. He's like unstoppable. Unstoppable. That's what J Miles gives me. He gives me that unstoppable vibe.
So they like the people who motivate you the most. That's dope. And that's people that you always are really around.
Yeah.
And really, I know everybody around you, we all try to teach you stuff and, show you how to maneuver. Like, D-Block's got you hooked up with Burn Helmet. Shout out to them.
Yeah, he's got me a lot of my sponsors, actually.
Yeah, big shout out to all of them. Yeah, man, you just, so, man, it seems like, you're 10 years old, you do so much. Like, when did you start riding is the question everybody wants to know. Because everybody, you just popped out of nowhere and was just popping.
I started riding in pack in MLK 2021. That was my first pack ride. And that was because I was supposed to go with my dad to the really big ride, but I ended up not going with him to the big ride because he said it was too much for me to do because I just started riding and it's like, and so he took me to the night ride because I started crying because he didn't take me. He just left. So I started crying and my mom told him that night, if you told her you wouldn't take her, you have to take her now. So she made him take me, and then that's actually how I met Jay. I made a turn, and we were supposed to keep on going straight. And so he was like, "Nah, little bro, come back." And my dad was like, "Nah, Jay, that's my daughter." And he dropped the bike. He was on 2 wheels at the time, and he just started going crazy. He was like, "Nah." Yeah, you know when he said "nah." Yeah, that. And and then ever since that, it was just like.
It was like family after that, huh?
Yeah. And then, so, yeah. And that's the first ride out. And I started riding in June when I was 7. Like an actual, bike with no training wheels and crap.
Damn. So then, when did you get your first SE?
How'd
that happen?
For Super Bowl weekend, D-Box gave me my bike.
D-Box gave you your first SE?
Yeah.
What bike was that?
SoCal.
The SoCal, that your other one that you had the whole time? Damn, that's dope. How'd that happen?
So I was eating my ice cream because we had just went to the ice cream truck. It was hot that day, so I got ice cream. And I went to go sit down in the trunk, so I'm just sitting down in the trunk of the truck. And my dad was like, "Ava, come here." I swear, he just started walking with me, and I thought I was in trouble. I thought I did something. And so he comes, and then D-Boss comes on the peg wheelie with Frank, recording him. And then he turned and then dropped the bike, and the camera went towards me, and he just handed me the bike.
Man, that's awesome. Did you cry?
Yeah.
You did?
Yeah.
Oh, that's awesome. She said a lot. That was good. Oh, whoa, there she is. Damn, I thought, we was talking about Kodak Black earlier. You started going crazy. But yeah, no, that's crazy. So, did you really know D-Blocks before that?
No.
That was the first time?
Yep.
So he just gave you the bike, and then from there, Because, you know, a lot of these kids don't understand. Once you get that bike, like, you're being watched.
Yeah.
Like, if SE, D Blocks, any of the team riders give you a bike, SE knows about you having that bike and they're watching you. And that's that's a way for you to really make it in the future. And, yeah, no, like I said, I remember you got that bike and that's, like, when you popped up, you said that was like a month after you rode.
Yeah.
Like, started really, like, riding in the pack. That's crazy just to see. Like, you being so young, you just literally popped on the scene and just was known just because really getting that bike and just being outside and, you know, you were, what, 10 years old, probably 9, 8 years
I was
old,
8
stuff
years old.
like that. In your, what, Tampa is where y'all was
Yeah.
at, right? Like, hosting your own rides, stuff like that. Pretty sure, didn't you give some bikes away
Yeah.
at your rides too?
Yep. I remember Christmas for one of my rides. I gave a kid a bike
Why'd you do that?
because he would steal bikes and just to like ride with us, like little princess bikes and stuff. He would just take them from backyards and stuff just to come out and ride with us. And so we got the bike for him, and we gave him a Bronco because he like 20 inches.
Right.
He was like on 20 inches, and that was his size, you know. So we got him a Bronco, a nice black Bronco.
Oh, that's dope. That made you feel good? Like,
Yeah.
it made you feel like when you got the bike?
Yeah.
That's dope. Yeah, no, I see you doing a lot of good things. I remember, I started dealing with you after is that the MLK I was out there? Mm-hmm. All right, so yeah, I remember being out there, and then, just talking to you, stuff like that. Now, I remember you came, from Tampa all the way down here to do the Swerve the movie.
Yeah.
When we were shooting that. How'd that feel? Because
That was like really dope.
we're about to do a preview in like another 2 months. We're going to have the public viewing of it.
Ooh.
And start promoting the movie. So that's something that I wanted to talk about on here, to give the movie a little bit of promotion, let people know that it's coming, it's put together. It's in late editing stages, so I've seen, obviously not the whole thing because it's not done edited, but I've seen a really good rough cut, and I'm excited for it to drop and see what happens. But what was it like coming out for that?
We flew down, and we were in the scene where we were just circling around the
At the art museum? That one?
Is that what it was called? By the Rocky Steps.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, we were just like riding around there with the little path that we had. The path
So
that we
you came
had.
out for the bike scenes, basically.
Yeah.
Because we only really shot, a lot of people don't know, like, it's only a 30-minute film that, we're trying to turn into a series. But, like, that was the whole bike life. Seems like we did that, and then the next day we did the store, which was out in Fallcroft. But that was all technically, well, we did a subway scene too, which was,
the next day, that's why we couldn't come back.
yeah, that was like a little bit later possibly. But so what was it like coming out for that?
It was dope, because we stood down here for like 2 weeks. I remember we couldn't go because I was in online school during COVID and stuff, so I couldn't go to the deli center. I know you wanted me to come, but we couldn't because I had online school, and it was like, and I had missed already a day for like that shoot or something.
Well,
My teacher didn't like me.
Why not? Everybody
I just don't know.
likes you.
He does not like me.
Maybe he don't like bikes because everybody that rides bike likes you. That's crazy. Well, F you, teacher. Shout out to her teacher. When she's a millionaire. Yeah, well. You probably be in bed in school because you be in bed all the time. I be seeing you sleeping and doing bad stuff, eating food, laughing. That's out of control. Having fun. Like, how dare you have fun? So, What's some places that you traveled riding bikes?
New Orleans, California, Atlanta, Miami, um, Boston, New York,
Yeah.
um,
You just came from Ohio right
Ohio, Cleveland, Ohio.
now. Yeah, that was alright.
I know there's more. I can't remember. Texas.
You was out Galveston, Texas,
Yep.
Houston, Texas. Was you
I
out
didn't
Houston
go to
before?
Houston.
You ain't go to Houston at all the first day?
No, I stood back
Oh,
with
man.
Angelina and Todd when I went to the aquarium.
Alright. But Galveston, at least that was fun. So yeah, you've been like as many places as me riding bikes. That's crazy. You're only 10. So what do you got planned for the future? What do you think?
Can't plan the future.
Oh, damn. Alright. Is that why your teacher ain't like you? Can't plan the future. You just riding the wave, baby. That's what you doing. You out here surfing,
Yep.
bikes and through life.
Yep.
That's how I do it. So, let me think. Damn. So, where do you see bike life going in the future?
I see it getting really big.
Yeah. You think
I
it's
see
gonna
it. I
keep
see it
growing?
like growing
Why do you say that?
because it's already a big. It's already a big scene. You got people from all over.
No, I think you can understand it more. That's why I asked you this than most people. Because you get to travel with us. And, like, we see, like, these little towns that don't got nothing. When we come there and then, you see it getting bigger and bigger each time. Where you got any places you want to go? Where are some places you really want to go and ride your bike that you haven't been?
I haven't. I want to go to Egypt.
Egypt. You want to ride bikes in Egypt? That's what you trying to do? All right, well, that's fire, but
Yeah.
I ain't never.
Egypt, Paris. I want to go to the Eiffel Tower because at a certain time, the Eiffel Tower at night just sparkles like it lights up, and I'll get clips there.
All right, you got your passport yet?
No.
We need to get that man back there on it, right?
Yeah.
Yo, bro, we need passports. So. Yep, passports. So. No, I don't want to, I know man. So, what you think about this weekend, though, Cleveland, Ohio?
I think it was dope. It was really cold. My feet still have not recovered. They are still cold. I like the scenery,
Yeah, it's nice. Like,
Yeah.
It
very
looks
cold.
nice. You can get some
It was
nice
snowing.
clips. Was it?
Yeah, it started
Oh
snowing.
my God.
Oh my God.
OMG.
Oh my God.
That was snow?
Yeah.
Oh my God, I thought it was like frozen rain.
We had a race
Oh yeah.
in the hallway.
People comment on my Instagram, they're mad at me because I smoked you. Like, because you keep thinking you're going to win all your life. Nah. You got to work for it. So you better prepare for next year. By the time I'm 53, maybe you can. But you got a little while longer to go till you beat me in a race. But, nah, I appreciate...
He said, I run from cops. How you think I'm not fast?
I don't run from cops. I said I run from people trying to chase me and get my autograph. Why would I run from police ever in my life? I'm a good, honest civilian trying to make an honest living.
That's an honest lie.
But yeah, no, man, I just, we've been a lot of places together. I can't wait to see where we gonna end up next. I appreciate, we literally left like 15 hours ago from there. Just made it back to here just to straight do the podcast. Obviously, we slept on the way back and at the rest stop a little bit, but you look like you was in an Airbnb in that back seat, though. I don't know what you had. You had some bags or something there that you had a whole bed going on, but that's because you so damn small. But nah, man, I can't wait to see, where we end up next, what the future is going to bring you. For 10 years old, riding for these couple years, just being noticed by everybody. I know when we're out, just everybody in the pack, they just love your energy. And like I say, I tell everybody you always bring like a party vibe to there. And it's just fun being out with you. We always have a good time and running around doing dumb stuff together. Good dumb stuff, not running from cops like you're insinuating on me. But that's another day, another story.
Running from security guys that's trying to call the cops?
Well, yeah, see? Sometimes you gotta run from the security. Because what happens is, I'm gonna tell you, they get this badge sewn onto their shirt, and then they try to like act crazy to people, so they go home and tell the girl to be like, "Oh, babe, you should have seen me at work today. This guy was riding his bike, and I told him he was banned from the stadium. I don't even care if you got season football tickets." So I was like, "Bro, it's a baseball stadium." He was like, "It doesn't matter. I'll ban you from all of them." And this girl was like, "Oh, babe, you're so tough." So sometimes you gotta run from people like that because you can't win. So life lessons for you, facts of life. We out.
Yeah.